Hello good people of YouTube, All About Nat is back with another video, and today, as you can tell by that little time lapse, I am going to be going into drawing, sketching, and you know, the items that I do sell that are part of my membership. We'll be going into that in just a second, but before we do, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you want to see streetwear, unboxings, sneakers, all that kind of thing. Supreme, when the new Supreme season starts, we're going to be getting the lookbook next week, so you'll be seeing all that on this channel. Don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you know when I'm dropping a video, and drop a like on this video. It really helps. So also, now before we do go into that, I want to give a massive shout out to Robbie Sackman. Now you can follow him on Instagram, you'll see his name around about here. You can follow him on Instagram, robbie.sackman. He is a member of the Real Crew. He bought the Light membership from my website in the description below. So if you guys want to support the channel, join the Real Crew. There are 4 different tiers you can join. They are all of different prices, so there's something for everybody's pocket, you know, from £2 up to £50. And also the Real Crew beanies are available as well. So this video, people have been asking me about my sketching, my drawing, all that kind of thing. Now, at the moment, I'm in the middle of doing commissions. So, these are, first of all, I'll show you these. These are the artworks that you get if you join the Super membership. Can't even remember my own memberships. Super membership. If you join the Super membership, you get the choice of one of these. So these are Supreme stores. If you can see there, this is the London store. So they're all done on sort of torn paper. I am actually in the middle of doing sneakers as well, so I'll just show you. I won't show you the actual item, but they're all done on torn paper. And then I mount them onto coloured card. It just gives it a little bit of a different feel, you know, a little bit of character. All my sort of sketches are stylised, so I would say, you know, it's literal, but there's a touch of abstract in there as well. So there's the Paris store with the Gon's little figure in the front. And then you have the Brooklyn store there. And then you have the LA store as well. So, you know, you've got the sort of the stylized figures at the bottom. I mean, I'm not amazing when it comes to drawing people, and as much as you can appreciate the talent of somebody being able to draw so detailed that it looks like a photograph, to me, I just don't see the point. You might as well take a photograph. As much as it's brilliant, and I think, wow, I'd love to have the skills to do that, I prefer the little bit more abstract feel that gives a bit more movement and just character. That's my sort of style anyway. So that is the LA, and then we have Lafayette. And as you can see, you've got the little stylized figures there. What I use, before I show you these other commissions, I use marker pens. So you may have seen on my live purchase videos my marker pens. There's quite a lot of them. So I use markers like this. Sharpies, they're great, they're very good, but I prefer graffiti pens. I used to obviously do a lot of graffiti art in you know, back in the day, but these are my favourite pens. So they're called Style File. and either side you've got the finer end, and then you've got the thicker end. I love Stylefile, I really do. They're my favourite markers, and they're very good for blending as well. You can blend. And then I use, for the detailing on the top, so here's the other commission. So this is a Tamiya, the brand Tamiya. This is their factory in, where is it now? Japan. And then the Undefeated store in LA. That's another commission. So all these little fine details, these are done by this pen. So it's the Pigment Micron 01 pen. So it's really fine. And that's where you kind of put, so I do all the colour first, sketch it out, do all the colour first, and then you add the lines to the end of the drawing, and it brings it to life. Like, it really brings it to life. So what else do I use? So pencil wise, I love these pencils, actually. These are great. I also like Field Notes pencils. These are pretty cool, but they're thicker, slightly thicker if you wanted like a thicker line. What else? I also use, just to put little bits of shading on things, I use a little Winsor & Newton watercolour set. These are really, really handy to have. It's just about, for me, it's just about having fun with it. So doing these commissions, you know, storefronts, this is just great fun for me. I love it. You know, it's if you love the object and you love the subject you're sketching, then it's great. I've done lots and lots of landscape sketching. So like when I've been hiking and stuff, I take lots of photos. I love my photography. So, you know, I then put them onto the computer and then I sketch from those. I'm not great at live sketching, to be honest, but from photos I find it a lot easier. But this, I mean, this is, for me, it's one of my favourites actually, even though, you know, there's not a great deal of colour in there. It's just the touches of colour from the clothing in the store and the shoes in the window. You know, obviously there's a bit more colour in this from the trees, the sky, etc. But I just have fun with it. Obviously pick a subject that you love and then you'll be enthusiastic. You don't have to be the best drawer in the world, you really don't. I don't think I'm that fantastic, but I love doing it, and the subject matter is something that I love. So I've done a lot of like wildflowers as well. I've got a sketchbook. In fact, I'll show you my sketchbook. So I have two sketchbooks here, and this one is, I mean, this is probably not of much interest to you guys, but this is all wildflowers. All wildflowers. So I was kind of teaching myself, like trees and wildflowers and that sort of thing. I was teaching myself to draw, not to draw them, but I was teaching myself to learn about the flowers, really. So learning like that was, I found it easier than reading through a book, you know. This is when I was working in conservation, so I love the subject matter, I love nature, you know, and sort of drawing like that really helped me. And this one is all my landscapes. So I was doing sort of like miniature landscapes, that sort of thing. If you can see that, the light's not very good in here. So yeah, miniature landscapes of, this is all around here. So obviously I live in the Peak District, and These are all just sort of hikes that I've been on around the Peak District. And I just love that size. I really liked it. So you can get lots of different places on one page as well. So yeah, so you know, the two sides of me are very urban and very nature based, but those are the sort of the materials that I use. That is the sort of style that I have, I suppose. It's very sort of simplistic, but a lot of movement, a lot of colour, and just a lot of fun. If you're not having fun with it, don't do it, quite simply. It's all about having fun, all about getting into it and enjoying the subject that you are sketching. So in terms of these pieces of artwork, so I do take commissions. So if you have a favourite brand, you have a favourite sneaker, you have anything like that, I can sketch it for you. If you join the memberships, of course, you get the choice of one of these stores. So if you live in London, you know, you wanted the London store, there is a drop-down box, so you can pick when you go to the Super and Super Plus, you do get a piece of artwork. There's a drop-down box, so you can pick the store that you want. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. It's slightly different for the channel, but it is part of me, so all about that. It is part of my life. It is part of, you know, income. There is a small amount of income that comes from it. So as I say, DM me if you are interested in any of these pieces of artwork, or if you have your own idea, please do let me know. And don't forget to tune in. There will be a video. I'm trying to get these fit videos for you, but the weather is just been so shit and it's not going to get any better this weekend. So I haven't forgotten. I will desperately be trying to bring you these fit videos. So don't forget, next week we have the lookbook coming out. Oh, I am excited. I am going to be doing, for the lookbook, something that I haven't done before. Is going to be a reaction video. So when I see it, I will be recording it. I will do a screen share. I will record the whole thing. Obviously I'll be editing it because, you know, there's a lot of lookbook to go through. But I will be doing a reaction video, so stay tuned and look out for that. Turn your little notification bell on. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support this far and all about that. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.